Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Twin Beaches. Today spawning in the south, we've got Dumais with Wehrmacht.
Reconnaissance vehicle
A
available.
bit of an unusual start here, double pios and the kitten. From the north we have Momo with the British forces. He has locked into Indian artillery immediately. He's gone for double engineers into a dingo. Interesting. Change rankings, both these players are top 10 with their respective factions, so very high ranking clash this one. I'm guessing this is maybe a Momo counter strategy, aware Dumais likes to go for the Kitten, which has become a lot more popular since the recon scan. And he's looking to knock it out immediately here. Chasing it down. Doesn't look like the dingo is the longest burst lengths. Narrow cone of fire. He gives up the chase at the base doorstep. Lucky break there for Dumais, getting away. Of course, dingo can't cap, so we're back away here.
What needs to be done?
Okay, into 2 machine guns now for Dumais. Dingo can't come in from the side. Oh, but it got distracted by the kitten. Tries to go for a bit of a push with the kitten. Tried to get them out of cover so suppression could kick in. It's eventually forced them away nonetheless. Vet 1 on the kitten. Oh, that's a greedy move there. Spins around with the machine gun. Oh! 11 HP. Survives. And the dingo has to back away. Mo does have double engineers, so pretty fast repairs. Did kind of prioritize capping down this side, and of course going for a dingo that early on. Not getting a kill. It's going to hurt Momo badly. Like, you can see the territory control difference right now. Of course, that kitten, very fast capture rate as well. Very good capping unit. Engineers mining up. Momo going for a section now after the Vickers. No healing yet. Okay, Luftwaffe company for Dumais nearly completed. More engineers are quite a bit stronger than the pios.
We are losing control of a sector.
Dingo coming in here on the side of the machine gun. A couple models are exposed, not in heavy cover. Should drop quite quickly, those ones. Some micro battles here. Dumais running away.
We must re-establish a connection.
Good cut off there from Mo. Machine gun eventually getting forced away by the dingo, but slower than I was expecting. I thought it would have dropped faster than that. Oh wow, only drops 1 model to that mine. Unfortunate for Mo. And this could be trouble. Oh, that kitten's so fast. Dingo doesn't get there in time. Oh, retreating here, but the dingo's not going to go for that either. Doesn't even try to shoot at it with the section. And here comes the 221 now. Straight for the Vickers. Vickers gets the neutralized and hits retreat. In those situations, it is good to start packing up your Vickers. Like right click to start the, the pack teardown process, and then hit retreat once the neutralize completes, instead of waiting till the neutralize then hitting retreat. Delays your exit by, maybe like 3 seconds or whatever the teardown time is. 221 versus Dingo. Dingo trying to bring this fight into the base machine guns as well. A bit of extra firepower. Dingo does have pretty high penetration, but the 221's actually got very high armor. quite as good on his rear. Momo maybe missed an opportunity to go for the chase down on it there.
Our territory for their own.
There's a second 221 on the field from Dumais. Meanwhile, section not upgrading AT rifles or anything. Momo did go for a second infantry section, so double 221s. And the Dingo guessing wrong there. Ooh, narrowly surviving 11 HP. Expecting Kitten to go up this way rather than down here. 221 now chasing down the engineers, but here comes a Humber from Momo.
Pioneer infantry killed.
Oh boy. Pioneer infantry killed. I'm not sure exactly where that was. Isn't correct. Humber now chasing down the 221. This one not upgrading. Neither is this, so no Panzerbuchse. Humber and Hopper shoot here. Mine coming up from Dumais. Smoke, but a little bit too late. The shots were already in the air. 221 ends up going down. Oh, he's going to try to bait him in to the mine here. Stops just short of that. Did he see it? There's a Shrek right there. Hops on hold fire to try and disappear into the fog a bit faster. Stay safe from that Shrek. And now 8-Rad from Dumais, so he is going hard on these light vehicles. Definitely hurting Momo's territory control. Momo's got one set of AT rifles now. And there we go. 8-Rad going to drive right in on the machine gun. Rifles trying to get up there. The Humber's coming in from the other side. There's a couple of decent bursts in. The AT rifles are still quite far away. 8-Rad turns his attention onto the Humber. The squad not done with the Humber's actually doing better than I was expecting in this head-to-head. Just about gets him. The 8-Rad coming out this side. The Jaegers did provide vision for quite some time. The Dingo potentially could get the job done against the rear armor. In fact, wow. It's just the small arms damage getting the job done. 8-Rad goes down, and that's probably a good trade for Mo. I think 8-Rad is a bit more expensive. About 40 manpower, is it? 60 manpower, 5 fuel more. It's just generally a better unit as well. Later timing though, usually.
They would be fools to take this
And we can hit the field around 5.5. 8-Rad's usually not closer to 8. And pretty high action game so far though. Fast command points.
A squad of Jaeger has been requisitioned.
In the building here. Not much Mo can do about that at this stage. Coming in from the side. These sappers. Shrek gonna go for the Dingo. Dingo kind of backing itself against the rocks there. Didn't seem to block the pathfinding too much. Try to go head to head with the machine gun. Gets suppressed though. Had to reload for quite some time. Bit of a late retreat from Mo, and okay, the reinforcements do arrive. They force away the machine gun. Could maybe use that sapper to do some capping, so doesn't want to retreat if he doesn't have to. Meanwhile, 221 down the other side, causing a bunch of retreats with almost zero territory control right now. And Dumais going to go for yet another 8-Rad. Has managed to squeeze in a second Jaeger as well. Hasn't seen any action yet. But, you know, he's can always fall back on the Panther later on if he needs some extra anti-tank. So, going for mass light vehicle pressure right now, Dumais.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Almost doing those better. Yeah, so he's gone straight for volunteer infantry. Plus reductions. Got one squad of Gurkhas out. Takes this machine gun. Yeah, it's going to get decrewed, but the AT rifles come in from the other side. And then the Dingo comes in as well. Dumais, a little bit greedy, pops the smoke. Now trying to extract himself. The AT rifles polish him off. Meanwhile, the 8 Rod chasing down and knocking out the engineer.
The adversary is trying to take one of our points.
A bit of no man's land there. 221, I don't know. Probably more valuable than the engineers still at this stage of the game, but...
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Here come the Gurkhas.
We are losing
But I don't know, you know, I was kind of running out the back here. I suppose maybe he's trying to dodge this machine gun in the building, actually. Wouldn't have really cut anything off going for that decap there. Just aren't many opportunities for him. AT gun lining up here, though. Baits this right in. Momo does not have grenades yet, so can't get a snare off.
We're getting out. Don't forget your gear.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Holding on to one victory point, Mo. He's actually not too far behind on victory points, considering how bad his overall territory control has been to this point. Yeah, you know, that reinforcement cost reduction counts for a lot in these kind of fights. You know, who needs to control a bunch of these territory points giving you manpower when you could just, you know, have a ability that can do it for you. Reduce your manpower attacks. Train. Suppression there on the sappers. Rolling right up to the doorstep here with the kitten on recon mode. So fast this thing, even when it's on recon mode. Dingo's coming down the middle though. They could actually find it here. Ooh, kind of nestle itself into an awkward path. It's going to plant a mine there with it. AT gun missing narrowly. Might have actually knocked out the in-construction mine though. These machine guns constantly locking Momo out of the map. Hard when he... Okay, he's going to withdraw and refit his dingo. He's got company command down. Can't imagine he's got a huge amount of fuel. He's still quite far away. So he's going to go for some foot guards in the meantime. Still maybe a minute-ish away from a crusader. Machine gun did eventually jump out of the building though. Now the drain's really going to ramp up. May go for the third VP.
Require use.
Territory captured. We need to relocate.
And Panzer IV from Dumais, he wasn't hanging around for the Panther, going straight for the P4. Still pretty good timing for it as well. 14 minutes after going for 2 8 rods, 2 221s. Shows how strong his territory control has been. Oh, gets that though. That's really good. It's really good to knock that out at this timing, because I've seen it before. That kitten with the vision can just completely shut down anti-tank guns, because it just provides so much sight at the moment. So knocking that out is going to make it so much easier for Momo to position his anti-tank gun. It's getting a bit of a flank going on the MG here. Foot guards and Gurkhas. 8 rods coming out that side. The AT gun's nearby. Oh, but he ran a little bit too close. Ends up getting suppressed. The Gurkha's got some smoke down. Suppression kicking in on the Jaegers. AT gun spins around. P4 is just going to drive right in, but the foot guards are coming up. Pops the in-combat repairs, and here comes Momo's Crusader. 4 though, with that extra durability from that ability. Mechanized assault. Getting onto the rear armor, going for a block. For guards. Feels like, yeah, he has to go for one more volley with that, and it works out for him. Now going for the 8 rad, but that is long gone. There's a mine down here as well. On the right, not to chase any further. Oh, and he's running straight for the victory point. Right into that mine. That could be a squad wipe. 2 models, and they're pretty close to each other. Spread out a little bit there, though. Oof, that was very lucky for Mo. It's the running mechanics. They decided to spread out a tiny bit more. Do remember, you don't need a full-strength engineer. Even 1 model repairs at the same rate as 4 in this game.
They still have 250 points left.
So we don't have to reinforce the squad. Mo. Another Panzer IV in the build from Dumais. Just a little bit over-eager with that Panzer IV.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Gonna get around the side of the machine gun here. And yeah, has to retreat. Lining up for a grenade assault just in case he tried to set back up after spinning around
Field
there.
medics will be deployed at the headquarters.
Mo, late healing. Was that? No, that's Dumais healing. Oh my goodness.
Jäger light infantry on station. Victory
Okay,
point
doing
lost.
some capping out the side here, but Crusader and Foot Guards are here. Foot Guards are Vet 1 too. They got that stun ability. It was very good.
Upgrade
Mo
complete.
getting the capping going.
The enemy has 200 points and falling.
Detection sees us coming for Dumais. He's going to complete the Muni point capture before getting out of here though. Been down here with the sweeper now, Mo. Just in case there's another mine. The AT gun's there. Oh, that was kind of greedy from Dumais coming back in. Maybe didn't see the Crusader with his detection. We saw it was in range. Came forwards there and
Command point should be assigned.
no hope of escape.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Tried to delay things a little bit with the smoke, but yeah, it's just too much anti-tank in that area for Momo.
Sector lock.
Chases down, not having the most success though, Dumais. Go for this machine gun, but the AT gun's rolling up. Crusader's coming down now as well. Oh boy, is this another over-aggressive move from Dumais? He's got a Shrek nearby. Crusader bounces its first shot. 3 Shreks rolling up and they're a bit more free to move. Pops the in-combat repairs there again. And there go the Shreks connecting as well. Crusader now trying to get away. Crusader is quite a bit faster than the P4 and does manage to escape. The AT rifle shots in there as well. Jaeger Shrek's going to try and knock out the section command post, but MG's back on the field for Mo. Capping out on the edges with his engineers though. So repairs on the Crusader are going to be very slow coming through. He's building another engineer in the meantime. Still on the drain as well. 169 now from Mo. As a full back up to full strength. Now we got some Stosstroop from Dumais. Machine gun down here.
Sector lock.
What do you want? Stoßtruppen, armed and ready.
I fear into the infantry.
Okay, the sweeper is planting a bunch of mines as well, Dumais, but interrupted on this one. Dumais looking to set up the triple cat once more. Crusader just about repaired now, but yeah, slow going. There are 2 mines there. They're both Dumais mines.
The ability is ready for use.
T-gun in a nice position, but I think it bounced the first shot. Definitely connecting on the second though. The Stosstroop gonna cause some issues for Mo. He's only got 1 Gurkha. Does he have an upgrade on them as well? I don't know if he does. I don't know if he's got the munitions for that yet.
Receive.
Enemy is down to 200 points.
So it's going to be up to the Crusader. Running back over the mines here, a little bit risky. Scattershot could have triggered them. Smoke out, going for the cut off there. Oh, that's a lot of anti-tank. And detecting the mine as well with the engineers, the Crusader in hot pursuit. Pops the repairs again. Crusader running hot though, gets the pins. Gets the kill. Gets Vet too. Does have another Panzer in the build, but this has definitely allowed Momo to catch up. Dumais at 48, Momo's now at 64. So, you know, with those 2 Panzer IV kills, he's really turned the corner.
The Allies have only 200 points.
And, you know, with the manpower cost reduction for the rest of the match, I can imagine
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Continue in that fashion.
Sector now under enemy control.
But, you know, the good minesweeping for most, definitely counting for a lot. So far, hasn't found himself in too much trouble.
Panzer can be deployed to the battlefield. We have lost a sector.
Oh, that's a big grenade. Oh! Oh, Mo's not paying attention. He loses the Stoss on the far side. They drop both their boys as well. Maybe you could pick that up with the engineers. Turn them into an anti-tank squad. Or could pick another one up with the Shrek. I think you can do that, right? There is a Matilda now from Mo. It's going to be hard to contend with. Bouncing, I think, that shot, or maybe narrowly missing. And the double tanks rolling forwards. MG in some major trouble. Oh, does get decrewed. Now could get stolen. Panzer IV is nearby. Panzer IV is not that well equipped to handle this. Dumais is not that close to a Panther. Especially, he's going to have to cancel his the hold on his reinforcing.
Infantry will not be reinforced
Tilda
without your
is
permission.
tough to deal with. So much armor. Dumais staying aggressive though, continuously going for these cutoffs and these victory points. As he continues to suffer losses, he's keeping the aggression level very high.
Enemy forces have claimed our
We're
territory.
going to swoop down now with the Crusader. Oh! That squad was quite healthy before that shot.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Return fire!
Doesn't look like he's going to get squad wipes, and maybe the Vickers, yep, gets decrewed. A T-gun there.
Victory
Jumps
point
back on it
lost.
with the engineers. And this time he's going to back off. Ooh. Shrek going to stop the Crusader from chasing, going to keep that.
That was close.
Taking quite a few shots.
Enemy have
Oh,
taken- Jawohl.
double
Counting down.
engine crit, well, double mine going off on the Matilda. Nothing nearby for repairs. Mo has quite a lot of anti-tank in the vicinity. Here comes the Panther. He's popped the repairs already. The Panzer IV. Tries to roll up with the Jaegers, but the foot guards are there, so is a machine gun. So the Panther's not going to be able to polish this off. Bad news for
Our
Dumais.
infantry will be reinforced automatically.
Shuts down the Gurkhas. He's going for the victory points again, though. They just can't find an angle.
We have vehicles ready to be deployed.
Looks like he's going to mobilize around to the north. And then from the side, why T-gun's still here? I'll be able to get the decoy on this machine gun though. Not good amount of bleed though. Decent amount of repairs required, and his pies are out here. Mo actually going for another victory point down the bottom because he's so low on VPs. Plenty of munitions. We'll have enough for another mechanized assault shortly. It's 73 pop. No, 75 actually. Not as much as I expected. I thought he'd be quite a lot further ahead. Stealing away that machine gun.
Losing a victory point to enemy action.
He's one of his sections though.
Their forces
Down
collapsed.
here, so
They are down to only 50 points.
Clear the way.
We are losing control of the
Panthers
sector.
here. Again, he's just making use of that repair and combat. Not going for any further units to repair with. Gurkha's capping on the far side. Panther actually bouncing shots. And now stunned in place with the foot guards. The AT guns there.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Panther's very good frontal armor though, remember. Strongest in the game, 330.
Our Jaeger infantry have fallen.
Oh, the Jaegers go down over here to the Gurkhas. Uh-oh. I think that's what just happened. Crusaders coming up here now to flank this machine gun. Could actually get a decoy on that as well. Doesn't have the upgun actually, so probably will be fine. Before heading up that direction now.
They are securing our capture point.
Okay, Panzer IV rolling up
The
now.
enemy has claimed our sector.
Panther out back getting repaired still. This Crusader up to Vet 3 now. Pop some smoke and hiding in it. Jaeger's coming up with the Shrek though. No attack grounds from Dumais.
Ready for you, Commander.
Here he goes now, finally. A little bit late. Shrek connects. T-rifles coming in from the side as well though.
Sector
Oh, just nasty shots from these Crusaders. Look at that! Jaegers did so quickly to that Crusader, that Vet 3 Crusader. That is devastating for Dumais. Now coming in against the Panzer IV. Tilda Crusader combo, the other Crusader coming in from the rear. Work kill on that. The Panther, meanwhile, way out of position. 49 victory points left for Momo, but they now down to 41 versus 83, more than double the army.
The battle is in our favor.
How quickly things can
Secure our
turn when those
victory.
Crusaders start to get some good shots on with their main gun.
We have
Just
territory
insane.
cut off from supply.
Don't let the bastards get close.
They're actually getting some okay hits. Crusaders are not full strength here. Nothing missing.
MG-42 and crew
Wow,
available.
2 pins in a row from that Crusader. Are we getting penetration bonuses? Doesn't look like it.
One of our capture points is under attack.
We're getting bullied
We
back.
have command points that still require
Machine
assignment.
guns trying to hold on here. Map is almost entirely red now.
Get into our arsenal.
He wanted the Shrek, but covered by the machine gun, can't get it. Vegas, they do have quite a lot of health, but
Ability active.
be careful when they're clumped up. Oof, they've been taking some big hits. Okay, Dumais popping his ability, he's speeding in, looking for a kill, but gets just walloped by all three of Mo's tanks. Has to back off. T-gun's up here now as well. He's kind of baiting Dumais in. Couldn't even die to one more shot here. Yeah, 13 HP left. It's that bug on those machine guns. Kill the gunner. Resets the angle on them. Okay. Oh, Panther snaking around. Starstruppen go down though on retreat. The machine gun's gonna follow that. Oh my goodness, and then the Crusader picks off the Panther long range. GG.
Reinforcement withheld.
What a start from Dumais. Hard to keep up. Just me like watching the game. I was struggling to see what was going on there. But in the late game, Mo just overwhelming. I think it was Dumais like with that first Panzer IV, just too aggressive really. Just rolling right on top of the AT gun. Didn't really have much infantry support there for the Panzer IV. And just got punished. The initial trade, not very good for him. Kind of allowed Mo back into the game. The mines not quite working out for Dumais either. To plant quite a few of them, but none of them really amounting to a vehicle killer or even a squad wipe, I don't think. And then the Crusaders we saw, they got some huge hits on his Jaegers. Quite a few squad wipes from those for Mo, and in the end it was all downhill for Dumais. Panther not really showing its stuff. A lot of bounces on the frontal armor on the Matilda. Taking quite a lot of shots as well. Frontal pins from the Crusaders as well. Oh well, GG. Mo ends up taking it. That was a frantic start to the match, man. Like, me watching it was hard to keep up. Let alone, I couldn't imagine playing against it. I would have collapsed. It's way too much for my brain to handle. GG, well played by both players. Anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.